Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to Deliverance from Addiction. Changing your addiction mindset involves shifting from a fixed mindset, i.e. believing in what you can change, and a growth mindset, focusing on self-compassion, reframing negative thoughts into positive affirmations, setting small, achievable goals, finding purpose beyond the addiction, and building a strong support system to see challenges as opportunities for growth, not failure. Key strategies include mindfulness, celebrating small wins, learning from setbacks, and seeking professional help or support groups. Someone who has a fixed mindset believes that they can never change. Some believe that once you're an addict, you're always an addict. Even drug rehabilitation professionals reinforce this negative mindset. You're always in, quote, recovery. I once heard a former addict say that they've been in recovery for 20 years. Seriously? Are you still recovering from addiction after 20 years? Didn't you actually overcome addiction years ago? This is a prime example of a fixed mindset. The fixed mindset is full of self-deprecating and negative thoughts and actions which keep a person stuck in their status quo. Most people who have a fixed mindset don't even realize that they're stuck in their status quo. Let me give you an example of this from my own history. Back in, I think it was the summer of 2023, I came home from work one day, and my best friend I was grumbling about my day after work, grumbling, about work, and my best friend said, "You're so smart. You're capable of so much more. Why do you put up with this?" And in the back of my mind, I knew she was right. But I really didn't know how to overcome it. What I didn't realize until years later that I was stuck in my status quo. But I had no idea I was stuck in my status quo, and I had no idea how to get out of it. And it took me years to figure it out. In hindsight, I learned that my best friend, she was absolutely correct. The growth mindset is focused on improving oneself and circumstances. It learns from past mistakes, moves on, and strives to achieve better things. A person with a growth mindset believes that they can achieve whatever they desire with enough hard work and consistently executing key strategies needed to achieve their goals. If they don't know how to go about achieving these, they seek resources that teach them what they lack, or they find and develop relationships with individuals or organizations who have already achieved what they are seeking. Jim Rohn said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Who are you hanging out with? Are you surrounding yourself with people who help you grow? Or are you surrounding yourself with people who will keep you stuck in your status quo? The correct answer should be the latter. Even if you got your act together, it may not be as together as you think. Richard P. Feynman said, "If you are the smartest person in the room, then you're in the wrong room." For most of my life, I was the smartest person in the room in comparison with everyone else in my life. I was the one everyone came to when they needed someone to talk to. I was the calm voice of reason in a time of crisis. I was the one people came when they needed a problem solved that they couldn't solve. Because of this and my caring, giving nature, I tended to focus on others more than myself. I thought I was fine in comparison to the other people in my life. However, when I was introduced to other people and organizations that put me in rooms where I was not the smartest person in the room, but I was one of the least smartest persons in the room, and it was a very humbling experience for me. After being challenged to focus on myself and my own growth, I realized that I didn't have my act together as much as I thought I did. I have been on the growth path for 4 years now, and I am still growing. I have come a long way in the last 4 years, and I realize that I still have a lot of growth to do before really realizing my God-given ultimate potential. The key takeaways you should get from this teaching. Number 1, key mindset shifts. Point number 1, mindset versus growth set. Recognize fixed thoughts and replace them with growth-oriented beliefs. Number 2, self-compassion. Replace self-criticism with kindness, affirming worthiness of recovery and healing. Number 3, challenge negative thoughts. Catch self-doubt and reframe it. Use affirmations. Practical strategies. Start with intention. Begin each day with positive focus or gratitude practice. Set achievable goals. Focus on short-term wins to build momentum and celebrate progress. Embrace challenges. View triggers and difficulties as chances to learn and build resilience. Learn from setbacks. Ask what can be learned and how to prevent future occurrences. Find new purpose. Explore new interests, hobbies, and relationships to build a life beyond addiction. Build a supportive environment. Seek support. Surround yourself with supportive friends, family, or join groups for shared experience and encouragement. Professional help. Connect with therapists or counselors. Monitor your environment. Change people, places, and things that trigger addiction. Neuroplasticity and recovery. Understand that the brain can heal and reorganize itself through consistent positive behaviors and thoughts. Consistently applying these strategies can retrain the brain to move away from addiction patterns and build a more empowered, fulfilling life. If you're interested in learning more about wholeness empowerment, I can recommend a source to you. One source I can highly recommend to you and to everyone is the XIXI Now Success Academy Worldwide. They are the world leaders in the wholeness empowerment revolution. And no, this is not a shameless plug or this is not a paid promotion, because I'm actually a student at this school. The school believe in making the individuals whole in the 5 major pillars of life: spiritual, social, mental, financial, and physical. I've been a student of this school since September 2023, and it has been such a blessing in my life. I would not be the person I am today without them. I certainly wouldn't be making these videos either. So I highly recommend this school to anyone, and I'll include a link in the description below to this school. Before I let you go today, I want to bring to your attention a resource which I believe will be beneficial to you in your process of becoming free from addiction. Of course, this resource is my new book entitled Deliverance from Addiction, Breaking the Yoke and Healing the Hurt. In this powerful new book, you will learn about the key element that is missing in most addiction recovery programs. This missing element helps to break the bondage that keeps an addict in a never-ending cycle of addiction. Go to deliverancefromaddiction.com to purchase your copy today and learn more. See the link in the description below. If you found the information in this video of value to you, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to help this channel grow and to help us reach more people in need of hope. And remember, overcoming addiction and achieving lasting freedom from addiction is possible through deliverance from addiction, and that true deliverance only comes through Jesus. Until next time, God bless and stay safe.